Hello friends, as you know that Field Marshal Sayyid Asim Munir has recently concluded his visit of US. I will be highlighting what kind of significance this visit is carrying with it. I'm Raja Faisal and you are watching News Washer. Before I highlight the significance of this very visit of Sayyid Asim Munir, the Field Marshal of Pakistan, I would like to draw your attention towards what happened in May 2025, which made it possible for Pakistan to achieve whatever Pakistan has achieved today. In May 2025, Pakistan not only gained militarily, but diplomatically, Pakistan gained momentum. And of course, when it comes to relations with the Western countries and standing of Pakistan in the region, it has carried its own significance right after May 2025 war. And everyone knows that May 2025 war was not an initiative, or it wasn't something which Pakistan was looking for. But of course, when it comes to Indian hegemony, Indian hegemonic designs, they wanted this war for Pakistan. Pakistan simply responded to India. We all know Pahalgam attack takes place on 22nd of April, and on that day, very day, Indian government led by Modi, they started claiming that Pakistan is behind this war. But overall, of course, when we talk about Pakistan, Pakistan simply negated it, and Pakistan even presented itself for any probe, and Pakistan wanted to assist India in probing Pahalgam attack. Then Pakistan maintained that it is yet another false flag attack, as India is known for carrying out these kind of false flag in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir to, of course, malign Pakistan. Well, from 22nd of April till the 7th of May, Pakistan kept on saying that we are ready to talk with India. But it was India that said we don't want to talk with Pakistan and we want to wage war against Pakistan. And everyone knows the kind of war they came up with. In the mid of the night, they sent in air to surface missiles, and they cherry-picked 9 locations in Pakistan in which there were mosques, there were religious schools in Pakistan, and 7 of the kids, they were martyred, and the youngest was 2-year-old. And they were claiming that they have somehow killed many terrorists, which was absolutely fake news, and it was the false allegation on Pakistan. Then Pakistan responded. Pakistan's Air Force simply responded to Indian Air Force, and the fighter jets that were involved in sending in air to surface missiles, they were locked and they were shot down by Pakistan's JF-17s and J-10Cs alongside the PL-15, Chinese PL-15 missiles, which they were very professionally used by Pakistan. And then rest is the history. Since then, all of the think tanks in the world and all of the news channels in the world, they are only highlighting one thing: how Pakistan gobsmacked India. And after that night, of course, they couldn't airborne their fighter jets, and they started sending in unmanned objects towards Pakistan. And when it comes to Pakistan countering it, Pakistan brilliantly countered it, and they sent in missiles. And in response, when Pakistan started sending Fateh 1, Fateh 2 towards India, they were simply shocked. And there were more than 24 locations, military installments of India, that were missiled and bombed by Pakistan. That's when Modi rushed towards contacting Washington and started seeking a resolve from none others, Donald Trump himself. And then Donald Trump played his role. He contacted Pakistan's civil and military leadership and asked them, and they simply said, well, since the day one, we have been asking them for sit down with us, but they were not. And this war was started by them, and that's why we are fighting against them. And then the ceasefire was welcomed by the Americans. And then we all know how Donald J. Trump invited Field Marshal Sayyid Asim Munir for a lunch in the White House. And though that meeting was only scheduled for 1 hour, but it lasted for 2 hours and 17 minutes. And in them 17 minutes, there were bilateral talks all about the region, not only about Indo-Pak, but of course they were about the Middle Eastern crisis as well, which was brewing at that time. And Pakistan played its positive role to calm the situation in the region down. Now, this very visit carries a huge importance and significance. When it comes to two major significance I am going to highlight, I think this was an excellent and splendid display of military diplomacy by Pakistan, especially Field Marshal Sayyid Asim Munir. First of all, listing of Majid Brigade as a terror organization by the US, it is a huge significance for Pakistan. Reason being, Majid Brigade, PLA, BLF, be it TTP or ISKP, all of them, we know that they are proxies of India. And Majid Brigade is quite active in terms of getting money from India and doing the dirty business which they have been carrying out in Balochistan. And we know that India is a known financier of Majid Brigade. So in a way, giving a message to India that your proxies will be handled like this. So enlisting a proxy of India as a terror organization by US, it carries a huge importance. And second most important development is that US is standing with Pakistan when it comes to Court of Arbitration Award in IWT. We all know when May 2025 war was settled by Donald J. Trump, he categorically highlighted that he will be playing his role in the resolve of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. And Indus Water Treaty is a pivotal part of it. And now if US is standing with Pakistan, it carries a huge importance for Pakistan and it's a significant development for the region as well. So I personally believe that this visit of Field Marshal Sayyid Asim Munir of US, it has huge importance for Pakistan in terms of military diplomacy which has been applied by Field Marshal himself. We all know how BJP has been playing politics when it comes to IWT, Indus Water Treaty, and we all know how important the UP Bihar election is for BJP's rule. That's why they have been playing the dirty game of including it into political sermons. Now, one thing is for sure, the abrogation of IWT, unilateral abrogation of IWT from Indian side will never be tolerated by Pakistan. That's why for the regional peace, Donald J. Trump will be playing his role. Overall, if I'm to grade this particular visit, the significance of it, I would always give 10 out of 10. Because in both of them, India was involved and US is standing with Pakistan. And overall, Pakistan has emerged as the regional player, a significant regional player. And as Pakistan promised before, we will always be playing our role for the regional peace. It's India that's the spoiler and we know how to fix the spoilers. Viewers, I hope you liked this video. If you have any questions related to this video, you can always leave the comments in the comment box. Do subscribe the channel. Take very good care of yourself.